Hello and what's up guys. In this video, Asari Dokubo has dropped a serious warning to the Nigerian Army, one that is already shaking things up in Abuja. He didn't hold back at all, calling out what he describes as a shocking act of disrespect against the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. According to Dokubo, a military officer reportedly stopped Wike from accessing a site in Abuja, and people actually praised that soldier. But Asari is furious. He says that's not courage at all. He insists the military has no right to challenge a serving minister, who he reminds everyone is the governor and chief security officer of the capital city itself. He even went as far as saying the officer should be disciplined and detained, warning that allowing such actions could lead to chaos in Nigeria's democratic system. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
So when I talk about Wike, Wike, a serving minister in the government, in where he has the power of a governor, goes to a place and a military officer, because he's wearing a military uniform, will come out and stop him from having access. And people are applauding that is courage. If it's courage, let him go to Sambisa now. I think they're looking for people in Sambisa. Let us not make an excuse. Is it guiding private property? Is that why they engage him in the military? This is me. I don't do anything for you to like me. Hate me. If today you just hate me small, hate me more now. I did not see any courage in the military man standing up. If he's not wearing that uniform and he stood up to Wike, I would have said yes. He's wearing a uniform. His people are carrying guns. So that is, it's like you are carrying gun, the other man is not carrying gun, and you say you are showing courage. What sort of courage are you showing? He has no business even protecting that property. That is not his primary area of assignment. He should go to his primary area of assignment. As far as I'm concerned, Wike has every official, he has every official authority to be there as the superintending officer for Abuja, as the person who signed the CFO, and who has the power to revoke that same CFO. We might like him, we might like Wike, or we hate him. That does not matter in this case. It's his official position, and there is he has every right to be there. Number two, a military man is not superior to anybody in Nigeria. We are all equal under the Constitution of Nigeria. He chose to be in the military. Other chose to be in other places. Other chose to be teachers, to be doctors, to be engineers, to be wheelbarrow pushers, to be Merua, Medoya. They chose to be. He chose. And it is not, the army is not open for everybody. You want to go to NDA, they do all these things, all sort of galaba, brala, like, ping, entire, all those nonsense. It's not open to everybody. If everybody is allowed to go to NDA, like it's done by military recruitment, is open to everybody in every country, enlistment in the army is open to everybody, or is made compulsory, then we will say that some people are running away. When there's real war now, they will conscript people to come into the army to go and fight. And even those who they conscripted, they will not give them respect. What sort of rubbish mentality is that? And they want us to accept it. The military man should be reprimanded. He should be taken in and reprimanded. First, where he is, he was not supposed to be there. Two, the chief security officer of Abuja is Wike, and is subordinate to him, and whoever sent him is subordinate to Wike in Abuja. And that's the Constitution. You see, some people have the mental this thing, and they cannot see what is right from what is wrong, what is moral from what is immoral, what is lawful from what is unlawful, what is just from what is unjust. As far as they hate somebody, oh, whatever the person does not have a right. I am not in that category. The confrontation with the military man I call him a man. He said, boy, I can give birth to him. But let me say it's a man with the minister of FCT. The minister of FCT constitutionally is the governor of FCT. And constitutionally, F is the chief security officer outside the president. Is the chief security officer outside the president of the city of Abuja. Am I not like Wike? Yes. Am I not? Our relationship had witnessed ups and downs. Like I said before, River State government, local government, nobody had ever given me one contract or anything. I'm 61 years old. I am a stakeholder. I was an officer of National Union of River State Students. What happened in any society where there is government, where there is constitution is operating, that fellow ought to have been court-martialed. It cannot happen anywhere outside Nigeria. What happened yesterday? It cannot happen anywhere outside Nigeria. There is law in Abuja. And nobody has the right to go and develop a piece of property without following the laid down rules and regulations pertaining to developing properties. A military man is subjected to the constitution. It's not above the constitution. There must be constitutional order. Oh, if Wike himself did not go there, they say, oh, ministers, government officials do not take their work serious. Yes, a man, we might not like him, had gone by himself to sit in so that, oh, why should the minister go to, why did he not delegate his power? The buck in an executive system of government, the buck stop at the table of the executive officer. That is it. The minister, I did not see anything wrong in the minister going there. The only place I have quarrel with him was to the languages he used when he was leaving. Which nobody can accept that sort of affront from somebody who is, or by the law, so we seek all to see you as a superior. There's hierarchy in governance. There's hierarchy in government. Wike is higher than him. Wike is even higher than the man who gave him the order. Wike is even higher than the chief of naval staff or anybody. In the hierarchy of governance, it does not appear. The chief of naval staff is not there. The chief of army staff is not there. This is a democratic government. How are you? This is a democratic government. This is a democratic government. You people don't know. So you think that I tell people that I tell my truth. My truth might not favor you. My truth might not favor you. Like I said, this thing. When we will catch Wike, we'll kill Wike. When they gave bounty on Wike's head, Wike was not my friend. But I came out. I stood. When other Rivers people were afraid, I stood my ground. So I am not taking side with Wike. I'm taking side with what is the law, the rule, and the convention. What happened yesterday in every sane society, that person will be reprimanded. He will be inside that. He will be detained. That fellow who did that will be detained. Thank you. That fellow will be reprimanded. There is no way he will go scot-free. So it's not about Wike. Tomorrow maybe you will be in government. I will not be in government. I'm not looking for government position. I'm looking for contract from Wike. What contract will Wike give me? He was governor for 8 years in River State. He didn't give me one contract. I'm older than him. He was my junior in the university. I'm older than him. He knows me. I know him. He didn't give me one contract. He was minister. He didn't give me one contract. Is it now I will look for a contract? River State, that is my state, where I have more stake. He never gave me one contract. So it's in Abuja. I will go and look. Hey, Benja, if I want contract, why will I not have contract? Am I not a Nigerian? If Tompolo had contract, why should I not look for the second? Am I not a Nigerian? Is Tompolo more Nigerian than me? It was very, very wrong for the young military man to stand there first. Are military people supposed to leave their barracks to guide private properties? Is that what they sign on for? We're talking of insurgency, fighting insurgency. There's a military man who is standing and guiding instead of being at his duty post. You don't reveal yourself now. For more than 10 years. So as far as I'm concerned, this military officer should be called in and reprimanded. And then when civilian authority, democratic authority are really livered, they are really livered. They cannot confront those who are their subordinates. And those who have refused to subordinate themselves to the laws of the land. Kelechi, the whole has been swallowing you, it has swallowed you. Our touts, not Nigerians. The Constitution says that touts are not Nigerians. So if a man chooses to talk like a tout, what is wrong with it? Touts, are they not Nigerians? They just come, make use of all manner of work
In a strongly worded statement that has sparked wide debate across Nigeria's political and military cycles, prominent Niger Delta leader Asari Dokubo has issued a warning to the Nigerian Army over what he describes as the disrespect and insubordination shown towards the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike. According to Dokubo, the recent confrontation between Wike and a military officer in Abuja represents a troubling breach of constitutional order. He questioned why a serving minister, who by law functions as the governor and chief security officer of the FCT, could be obstructed by a junior military officer, especially while carrying out official duties. He argued that such actions undermine Nigeria's democratic system and blur the lines of authority between civilian leadership and the military. Dokubo stressed that in any sane society, the officer involved would have been disciplined or detained for misconduct. He also warned that allowing such behavior to go unchecked could embolden further disregard for elected officials and ultimately for the rule of law itself. Beyond his criticism, Asari Dokubo made it clear that his stance is not in defense of Wike as a person, but in defense of constitutional hierarchy. He emphasized that even though he and Wike have had differences in the past, he stands on the side of legality and due process. In his words, there is hierarchy in governance, and no one, not even the military, is above that order. Dokubo also raised broader concerns about the role of the military in civil matters. He questioned why soldiers are reportedly being deployed to guide private properties when the nation continues to face serious security challenges in other regions, including the ongoing insurgency in the northeast. His remarks highlight a growing concern among Nigerians about the misuse of security forces and the potential erosion of democratic accountability. The statement has generated mixed reactions. Some Nigerians see Dokubo's comments as a necessary defense of civilian authority, while others view them as an attempt to politicize an isolated incident. However, what remains clear is the underlying tension between civilian oversight and military power, a balance that continues to shape Nigeria's governance and stability. As this situation develops, many will be watching closely to see how both the Nigerian Army and the presidency respond, whether disciplinary action will be taken or whether this controversy will fade quietly. At Niger Star News, we believe moments like this calls for calm reflection and commitment to constitutional order. The relationship between political leaders and the armed forces must remain grounded in mutual respect, discipline, and professionalism for democracy to strive. What do you think about Asari Dokubo's comments? Do you believe he has raised a valid concern about military overreach, or do you think the issue has been exaggerated? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. We always value your opinions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Niger Star News for more reliable reports, in-depth analysis, and balanced updates on Nigeria's political landscape. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.